in about a kilometre's time, we've been moderately worried that there will be a big compression. They'll all know about it. They have to go around a roundabout 3/4 of the way, and it's a tight roundabout, a small one, compared certainly to the very large roundabout that they will experience with about 1,400 metres to go. Once they go round that, they can see the Flamme Rouge and almost the road straight up. It'll look pretty much similar to what we're viewing at the moment. 4.2 from home, assembly time here, Matt.
Indeed. Well, there's that UAE flag giving us a clear indication of the wind. The wind will be assisting them up that final drag, which will suit the slightly lighter riders, and it's arrow straight. We haven't got sight of it again. We were treated to a view of it earlier on. It's basically an uphill runway, and there is a left-hander onto it.
Has to be, and they're all racing for that. This is that roundabout I was telling you, in about 300 metres time, possibly a little bit less than that. Ineos digging themselves in. You can see UAE Team Emirates with Tadej Pogačar on the left-hand side of the road here doing a fine job. Derbic is trying to guide it in Groenewegen, possibly Max Walscheid, why not? Here we go. This is that nasty roundabout that we were telling you of. They have to go all the way around it, and they're giving it a lot of respect. I think the whistles and the flags tell you all you need to know. So they come around at the bottom of this curve, then they'll head up towards the 2Ks to go marker. Everybody's safely through. That was sensible by the entire peloton. Now it's time to dig in.
Yep. Good bit of pace setting on the front. Mikkel Bjerg on the front now. Tadej Pogačar in third wheel. Just sat there and moving very quickly. Here's Turbo Durbo in the centre, moving up through to the front. Max Walscheid is also in there for the men in purple now. Do love that new livery of Jaco Alula. Groenewegen also in the mix as well. 3 Ks to go.
Groenewegen is in the red, the national champion of the Netherlands. So the purple of Jaco with the red at the back. So maybe he has got the drive to take on this this incline. I was thinking against him in that regard, but he's clearly up for it, which is great to see. Fabio Jakobsen is being guided up by Picnic Post NL, but it's more for Tobias Lund for him. It's shaky in the moment in the centre, and they drive down now. They've got about 800 metres to go, possibly a little bit less than that, maybe 700, until they take that final turn, that series of turns into that roundabout.
Yeah, Jaco Alula now taking things up at the front. On the left-hand side is now Lidl Trek. It's Dan Uhl who's moved things up. Remember, they're looking after Jonathan Milan. It won't be long, as you said, Carlton, before we hit that left-hander, and then the road really does kick up. 4% at first, and then the last kilometre or so kicks up to 8%, and then 6% for the last 500 metres. Arrow straight as Team Visma Lisa Bike take it up on the left-hand side.
Not out of it either. XDS Astana with Malocelli who want to have a piece of today. Visma Lisa Bike, of course, the Wasps. I think they're possibly working for somebody other than Olaf Koy, but we will wait and see. He looked a bit second-hand earlier on today. Koy did get himself back in. 1,700 metres to go. Here's your big roundabout that they have to take. You'll watch the cars for the exit point for them. It straightens up just about now. Not much of a focused turn on the last. It's a very large roundabout, which they all get round safely. Ciccone for Little Trek, perhaps, but Jonathan Milan would be their better choice for today, one would only imagine. And they start to just spread a little bit. Jesper Philipsen still being worked for here, hard and fast by Ups into Koenig, and they're thinking about going for it. Still holding back. It's still holding back.
Still 1,200 metres. It's Simone Consoni on the left-hand side of the front. It's all about not opening things up too early. Lots of furtive glances around as domestiques look for their leaders. Tadej Pogačar still in the centre, resplendent in the rainbow bands as Tudor Pro Cycling start to wind things up.
This is for decline. Let's see how he goes. Michael Storer as well.
Ready to go now
for the overall. Yes, we're kicking into it, waiting for that Flamme Rouge to reveal itself, and then all of a sudden it's going to be straight up and into action. Here you go. The royal carpet has been rolled out for them, that red asphalt in the middle of the road, and this is the pickup. This is where it really starts to grind. Oh, it's going to start to wear them down, but let's see who gets ground to dust and who thrives here. Jesper Philipsen and Ups into Koenig very much in the fray here. And Tadej Pogačar is stalking, and none of his teammates are around him. Pogačar hasn't come out of the saddle just yet. Oh, there's a few others as well that want to have a dig here, but he's not gone just for the time being. Look over by Lidl Trek and Milan, just being mobbed here by the fast men. Jesper Philipsen being dragged up on the barriers here. Spectacular spectacular work by him. Malicelli has gone early as well for himself, and now helping himself is Tadej Pogačar. The man who's going to try and deny him is Jasper Philipsen, but Tadej Pogačar is head and shoulders, it seems, above just about everybody. Aaron Gates is now digging in the centre of proceedings, and Gates coming through here. This is fantastic. Milan just tries to pick it up as well. It looks like it may well be him as he hits the front. Oh my life, Philipsen trying to find a way through. It's going to be heads up. Philipsen is going to try and get the drag race. Oh, they're still not out of it. They're still going to be on the throw here. This is phenomenal. Runs out, goes pop. That's amazing. What a finale. Little Trek just absolutely banging it home here. What a fantastic. Jonathan Milan makes it count. That was a piece of class. Philipsen absolutely went pop at the very last. Pogačar himself tried his level best to stay on terms. It was all down to the last meters, and this man, Jonathan Milan, has brought it home.